Androids were a part of our everyday life.
Hot chocolate, sir.
And then one night, everything changed.
In Matt Tomlin's post-apocalyptic film Mother Android, AI expert Arthur explains that the term robot comes from RUR, a 1920 play where artificial humans created to provide cheap labor rise up against their creators. His speech is meant to demonstrate the hubris between humanity's decision to take a cautionary tale and use it as inspiration, but it really just shows how old the tropes the film is drawing on are, driving home that Mother Android has nothing new to contribute to the genre. Chloe Grace Moretz stars as Georgia, a college student who discovers she's pregnant and isn't sure if she wants to keep the baby or even stick with her boyfriend Sam, played by Algie Smith. But that decision becomes moot when all the android butlers that have become ubiquitous in this near future spontaneously go on a murderous rampage. Cut 2 months later, and the US has largely fallen to the androids, and Georgia and Sam are on the move to survive, with Georgia just about due. Many disaster and post-apocalyptic movies struggle with a conflict where the characters would be better off finding a safe place and staying there, but the action requires them to keep moving and encountering new threats. Mother Android is a particularly egregious example. Georgia and Sam repeatedly find relative security, and Sam keeps driving them forward to take stupid risks in the name of protecting his family, seemingly never learning from the suffering his quest causes along the way. This couple is so naive and boring it's almost impossible to care about their plight. Moretz was a standout in Kick-Ass, where she plays the ferocious hit girl, but here she's relegated to a doe-eyed plot vessel. Stress often causes pregnant women to deliver early, but Georgia is past due, a ticking time bomb whose activity is dictated by the needs of the plot rather than logic. Not that there's really much plot to go on. The film is full of genre cliches, like tough military dudes who reprimand Sam for wanting to flee rather than fight the androids. It's a mercy that Tomlin cuts away instead of showing a brawl between Sam, who has no combat training and only the power of fatherly love, and a much bigger soldier. There are a few decent twists, but they can't redeem the plotting pace and a few saccharine scenes. In many ways, Mother Android actually resembles another 2021 release, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, which also used the robot apocalypse as a framing device for a family story. But unlike Mother Android, Mike Rionda's animated comedy actually had likable characters and a coherent theme, using an AI rebelling against her creator as a metaphor for the strife between a teen and her father. Aside from another awful monologue from Arthur about how the emotionless robots have come to understand love as the weakness in human programming, the disaster at the heart of Mother Android barely matters. It's just an excuse for some mediocre special effects showing metal under flesh or eyes that glow blue, seemingly only when the androids are supposed to be scary. Mother Android tries to bring an emotional heart to the robot uprising genre, but it's so laden with tropes and short on personality that it's hard to care about the characters. What little novelty exists comes far too late in the long, slow movie. For more, check out our reviews for Spider-Man No Way Home and The Kingsman. And for everything else, stick with IGN.